So you can start to shake the hands. If you haven't already, please do open up a window in your space to let in the fresh chi. It's good to stay hydrated throughout this practice. You're welcome to be on a yoga mat if you'd like. We won't be doing lots of up and down things, so you can also be on any floor, inside or outside. And let the arms start to join the shaking and the shoulders. Taking a nice big breath in and letting it out with a sigh. Big breath in and sigh it out. And another big breath in and blow it out. So keep shaking and breathe in through your nose and then blow it out through your mouth, like with some force. Like round the lips. Bounce up and down. Let the heels be light so that they tap a little on the floor. Turn a little to one side for the shake. Looking over your shoulder. And over to the other side for the shake. Shake one leg and the other. Try to shake from the root of the leg so that the foot is effortless. And the other side. Cracking, you can bend, my toes cracked, you can bend your toes back and forward. Part of the art of Qigong is to learn to let your body finish the movement. This isn't a prescription as much as it's an exploration. So letting your body start to go side to side. Give yourself permission to move in a way that feels natural, intuitive, spontaneous. So this one's called Dog Wags Its Tail. You've all seen how a happy dog really can get its whole body wagging. So you're moving the hips side to side and letting that movement go all the way up the body. Beginning with a warm up. Breathe in through the nose, and as you breathe out through the mouth, bring both hands to cover the space right below your navel. And then come to stillness and breathe in and out through the nose a few times. And turn your gaze within. Feel your body. And relax. Let the feet be a little wider than hip width apart and the knees are soft. Bring the hands to the hips and start to circle the hips. So a lot of us live a pretty fast-paced life. There's lots to do, places to go, things to take care of. So for our practice today, let's slow down at first and let this be a kind of a moving meditation. Your beautiful, brilliant mind will bring up lots of ideas and thoughts and things to do and to think about. And you can acknowledge and thank that aspect of yourself. And then reconnect with the movement, with the breath inside the movement, and the energetic effects of the practice. Again and again and again. switch directions. So one way to do this is to link the movement and the breath. So one full circle, one full breath. You could also have the hands on the lower back, if that feels good for your back. And then back to the middle. Bring your hands down behind you. Link those fingers together. Reach for the floor with your knuckles. Lift the chest. Draw the chin in. And then lay the head to one side. Squeeze your core a little so your back doesn't overarch. Over to the other side. Over to the other side. And then when you're on one side, it's a very gentle forward and back. Over to the side, very gentle forward and back. And then you could dip the chin down to the chest. Keep squeezing in your core though. And then breathe through the nose and use that quiet ocean sounding breath. The ocean sounding breath is also called the victorious breath. And it's soothing to the mind. All right, come on back to the middle. And then again, any movement, head and neck and shoulders. Let something just for you arise. Then from the center, you can look down towards the floor and then up towards the ceiling like you're nodding a very gentle yes. And still keep that navel point lightly engaged so that your whole body is in every movement. Lift the tips of your toes a little. Feel your thighs are even part of this. And then where's the breath? Match the pacing of the movement to the breath. And let your eyes be wide so that you see everything. And then back to the middle, same energy here. And now left and right, like you're saying, no, thank you. Okay. Now come back to the middle. Let's flex the wrists. Maximum extension and flexion. And the elbows join as well. Curling all the way in, extending all the way back. And then let this become a full one arm back stroke. Inhale, dip through the knees, bring it around. Exhale, watch the hand behind you. Inhale. And after this one, switch arms. Watching that hand go around behind you. All right. And shake it out. Now let the feet be a little wider than hip width apart, the knees slightly bent, and start to turn from the waist and the hip, letting the arms wrap around, tapping into your body. Dipping through the middle and keeping your feet firmly planted to target the low back. This practice and the one we started with, the shaking, can be a beautiful two-step warm-up to your day. So if you are irregular with your movement practice, with your yoga or Qigong, perhaps start with 2 minutes of shaking and 2 minutes of this one, and let that be enough. And start to build a little momentum for uplifting your own energy at the start of each day. Now, the hand can come up and tap right underneath the collarbone. There's a lung point here. You can give yourself a little tap on the shoulder. Come back down to the second position. And then as you come back down to the first position, you can start to lift a heel and look over your shoulder. Feeling that movement go into your hips as well. Big breath in and let it out with a sigh. Notice if your shoulders are able to release and to relax any tension that they might be holding. And as you slow it down, let the hands stay away from the body now. And with your eyes open or closed, see if you can feel the air passing between your fingers as they slide across in front of your body. Bring all of your attention to the space between the fingers. What's happening there? And then come to the middle. As you inhale, sweep the hands up to the side, up to the sky, come up to the tippy toes, and then slide the hands down right in front of your body. Soften the knees, soften the shoulders. Open the hands to the front. Bring all your attention to the palms of your hands. And imagine you can breathe in and out there. Again, the palms of the hand. You rest your attention there for a few breaths. Dwell on the present moment intentionally by tuning into this part of the body. Notice any warmth or buzzing or tingling. Relax your face. Smile a little. And relax. Let's step one foot open to the side, and then the other foot opens as well. Bend and straighten both knees. Let's warm the thighs. Looking forward, coming down as far as you'd like, and back up. Feel all those muscles start to wake up. So this movement can be linked with the breath as well. Doesn't matter where the inhale and the exhale is, it matters that you are practicing tuning in, yoking the mind to the breath and the movement so that they become one. Now let's come down and stay in this horse stance, shoulders down and back, hands on the thighs. Take 3 breaths here. Squeeze your core to help your back be steady. Lift the tips of the toes. Everything is active. Feel your strength. Feel the source of your power within. Good, and then straighten. Now let's bend the knees again for the twist. This is called coiling python, bringing one shoulder down, looking over the other. And to the center and twist. And back to the other side. Try to get your spine long and have an equal twist from the hips to the top of the head. And then come back to the center now. Let's turn this into a forward fold, only if this is good for your back. So you're welcome to come back to stand and to bring your hands to a chair back or to a windowsill or a desk to fold halfway. Or you can widen the heels and then melt down, bringing the hands to a comfortable place on the floor. Breathing here. Melting down, soft knees. Nod the head yes and no. Keep letting your back waterfall out of your hips as the legs are strong and steady. So press down with the outside edge of the feet so that the inside edge lifts and your legs are active and your back is completely relaxed. And then find that ocean breath. Breathing here. Now, bend the knees. We're going to walk up using your hands on your legs. Slowly coming to stand. Let your system steady. And then inch the feet in And then step one foot in and place the other foot lightly next to it. Inhale, collect the chi, reaching up with open palms, looking up, tippy toes, and then down the front of the body. Open the palms to the front, shoulder blades down and back, and look within. Be curious. Relax the face. Okay, and shake it out. Shake the arms, shake the legs. Now, step one foot behind you and plant it on the floor, and then that same hand comes up and over for a big side stretch. Your hand can be on the thigh or on your waist or on your back. And if this hurts your shoulder, you can keep both hands on the hips. Okay, so options, step over and stand, or it's the palm up for this one, and then the palm over. Now, when you step, lift with your core so that it is light, and then lift with your core and step the other foot behind you, up and over. You can look forward or up or down. So let's find some grace in this movement. So the feet, when the feet move, they're silent. Stepping behind you. Keep a knee bent so that you can really plant your feet. So it feels as steady as possible. And then float back to the middle and silently float to the other side. And then where's the breath? How can we synchronize the breath with this moving meditation? Spread the fingers just enough so that the fingers are part of this as well. And then relax the face. And feel at one with the whole movement. And float back to the center. Collect the chi. Feel within. All right, we'll do one more warm up and then get into the cloud play sequence. Bring the hands up and loose fists by the shoulders. As you inhale, open back. Try to arch your back. And as you exhale, round the back, touching the hands and elbows together, bringing the tailbone in. So there's a tilting of the hips forward and back, and a little lifting of the chin, not to the point of strain in your neck, so that the curve in your back is smooth and even. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Listen to that ocean breath. Knees are soft so that you can feel this even in your feet. Now open to the side, taking it into a twist, and back to the front. Inhale, lift and extend, open wide, gentle smile, and to the front we go. Good. All right, and relax. And this time just gently find the middle here. Come to the middle, relax, and feel the effects of this practice with gratefulness. Noticing the smooth improvement of the flow of energy naturally. Now step 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. This next one can be done with the back foot down on the ground or with the heel up. So you have two options for that back foot, and you're also welcome to steady yourself in a chair or just sit in a chair. All of these movements can be modified to be done in a chair. And with the parting the clouds, we turn the hips to face the front foot, and then that front knee will straighten and bend to the point where you're feeling some stretch in the back thigh. So the feet are separated to the front and the back as well as side to side so that you find some steady balance here. And now the arms are going to participate as well. They're going to be doing a full spiral inward and outward. This opens the meridians, the rivers of light that travel from all parts of your hands and fingers deep into the internal organs to help conduct more healing chi into your body. So they come forward and out, and then they spiral outward and come back around. So the thumbs are turned all the way away. And then as you come forward again, they go the other way. Thumbs are out. All right, so start to play with these suggestions for parting the clouds. Focus your gaze. Imagine that you are seeing the sun. And there's a natural time that the clouds part and the sun comes back out. Let your face and your eyes have that energy of the shining sun as well. And then move with the breath. Pulsing the legs. Breathing deeply. Turning the arms in and out. dwelling in this present moment. Now, bend that front knee fully and bring the arms up and back. Gaze is between the fingers. Squeeze that core. Lift up out of your legs. Arch back gently. Breathe. And use the core to come back to vertical. And then use the core to step silently forward. And then with the other foot, stepping it back. Adjust your feet so there's some width and some length. Test it out by bending and straightening the knee a few times. And then when you're ready, the hand movement for parting the clouds. So get into all parts of this. The spiraling of the arm, the dynamic movement in the legs, the 10% energy in your core. The soft smile on the face, the eyes that see everything, and your wide open heart that is willing to feel. Don't move too fast, don't move too slow, just the right speed so that you can stay present with the breath. Anytime there's something to release, you can blow it out. Otherwise, we're cultivating energy by breathing through the nose. The nose purifies chi, and the ocean breath links in the mind. Now, bend that front knee, reach up and back, lift up out of your chest for the back bend, plant those feet firmly, squeeze the core, only go back as far as is comfortable. Hands can be on the hips or the back as well. Lean back, breathe. And then coming forward. When you're ready, step with that core, stepping the feet down silently. Inhale, float the arms up, and exhale, float the hands down. Knees are soft and stacked over the feet. The hips be over the feet as well. Shoulder blades come together as the chest lifts and the chin draws in slightly with a level gaze. Hold the ground with 10% energy. Hold your core with 10% energy. And imagine that light, gold and white light, is showering down from above, from the sun, from the universe. Your open crown receives this healing energy, and it's flowing down over around, through you, moving now into all the places in your body that could use some healing today. Nourishment, regeneration, with gratitude, feeling this healing white light golden energy, filling your pores and your cells, filling your organs, filling the bones and the marrow. Let every cell in your body be filled with this light. Simply stand and breathe and receive. And relax. Good. And now for our moving meditation. Let the feet be a little wider than hip width apart. The knees are soft, so there's a little tuck in the hips and a little bounce in the knees. For cloudy hands, we turn the body from side to side. Okay? So you can imagine a line from your sternum to your navel that's turning gently from side to side. And the idea is that your hands become as light as clouds. The clouds seem to effortlessly float in the sky. They even have water in them, and yet somehow they float. So you can start with one hand, and as you turn to the side, the hand comes up. And then as you turn, it goes with you. So it's right in front of your heart. And it turns, and then it comes down. So now we're over to the other side. So the other hand floats up, floats across right in front of the heart, and then floats down. And now the hand. So you're leading with the wrist and the backs of the fingers. Okay? And then you turn. And then you'll notice that the hand that's down is floating across as well. So that as one hand comes down to the outside, the other hand floats up. Check your knees, make sure they're soft, so there's no tension in your body. It takes a little practice, and once you get the hang of it, the idea is that this 10% energy in the core, your firmly grounded feet, the turning of your body, and your breath are making it so the hands require no effort. There's some energy in the fingers. They're not soft and they're not tense. They're a little bit spread apart like we did earlier, so you can feel the wind, the air between your fingers. And then with your mouth closed, let the ocean breath join this. Slow it down so that it's no faster than your breath. Eyes can be opened or closed. And once the movement is feeling good, and the breath is there as well, go a little deeper and tune into the energy within. So as we bring this one to a close, let this become an imprint in your nervous system. And have this one be in your toolkit to use from time to time when you have a space in your day, or if you're feeling anxious or tense. Remember cloudy hands. And then let both hands float. Step the feet towards each other, comfortably apart. Inhale, collect the chi. Exhale. The hands come down in front of your body. Feel the space around you. And relax. So walking on clouds has the same kind of energy of lightness and effortlessness that the floating clouds show in the sky. So the idea with this one is we'll walk in a circle in the space. So if you have a yoga mat, you could go like around it. We'll be making a circle. It doesn't matter left or right. And we'll be feeling every footstep to be as light as possible. So this is one where too fast or too slow makes it harder, so you'll find the right pace. And the idea with this one is that one foot lifts up and the opposite hand comes up, almost like there's a string, like a marionette string. And then the hand rotates, flips and floats down as the heel comes down and you roll forward. And then the other knee and the other hand. So the hands have the same kind of energy that we just practiced with cloudy hands, where they're floating and we're rolling through the steps. Inhale through the nose, exhale, rolling down and forward. Keep your gaze wide like you're using 180-degree vision. You can see the whole space. And as you do the circle, your wide open, curious eyes will see everything around you. The light, the colors, the spaces, the nature. When you see a house plant or catch a glimpse of the outside, let that nature energy infuse you with the colors. Notice if you use 10% core, the knees lift a lot easier. Notice the breath coming in and out. And feel the energy within. Good. And you're welcome to continue if you'd like. If you'd like to join me to close, you can finish the circle that you're on and then come back to the center of your space. If your body is asking for a rest, for Shavasana, relaxation pose, please offer yourself that. If you'd like to take a little time in nature and go outside, perhaps continuing walking on clouds, you're welcome to do that. And if you're ready to close with me, bring both hands to cover your heart. Find that inner alignment. From the center of your feet, up through the head, neck, and shoulders, as if you're a little bit taller, with your head in the sky and your feet firmly grounded to the earth beneath the floor. Breathe here. Feel your heartbeat. And relax. Thank you everyone for joining me this morning for part one of Sacred Sunday.